Don't ask me. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Don't ask me what I'm doing right now. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why? Because I think it's funny. Because I think it's funny. I mean, not funny. It's interesting. It's amusing. Just you know, it's like midnight. Typically, we don't go live this late at night. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Very silly thing to do. Talking about Jerry Only's Fiendish Lair. That's right. It's not Jerry's lair. It's Jerry Doyle and Rocky's, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the arrangement is right now. I don't know I don't know how it works. Does anybody know how it works? Like, is it mainly Jerry's space? Is it Doyle's space? I think they share it. I think they both do stuff there. I found this very amusing. And I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. Why not? Why not? I really do want to go live more often. It's just sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. I need to get a new microphone, I think. Somebody sent this to me and I thought it was so funny. This is so funny. I'm looking at these photos and like it just hits me like a sack of bricks, like a sack of potatoes. And I suddenly realized like Jerry's kind of like a superhero. He's kind of like Batman in a way. Like not exactly, but like yeah, a little bit. Like he's a little bit like Batman. He's a little bit like Batman. Like, and it's funny because like it just like it fits so well in his persona that this would be his kind of like his lair, his bat cave. It's like a bat cave. It's like the Jerry cave for the kids. So somebody shared this with me. This is a Instagram account that does Misfits stuff. And I guess the photos come from the mayor of Vernon. So I think it was 1981 or 1982. The Kayaffa family picked up and moved from Lodi, New Jersey to Vernon, New Jersey. And they had the family shop, Pro Edge. Pro Edge made congruent metal machine parts, X-Acto blades, all sorts of stuff. And I believe Jerry's dad, Jerry Sr., Jerry and Doyle's dad and Rocky's dad, he did something with NASA. I think he had contracts with NASA. That's why I thought it was funny when Jello Biafra, when I saw Jello Biafra and I was talking to him, he was like, those guys are mobbed up. They have connections to the mob. Like that's what I was like, no, I'm pretty sure he like I don't think so. He was like, apparently he's a very smart man, very industrious fellow. And they had a shop called Pro Edge, and they made all this stuff. And that's where Jerry and Doyle worked, and they weren't doing the Misfits. They were in the factory. You always hear stories of those guys. They'd party all night, or they'd go to the city and they'd go see bands, or they'd play a show or whatever. And then, they get back at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, they'd be, getting ready to go to work for their dad. And that's what they did. They worked in the shop, just blue collar, hardworking guys like that sort of thing. The same sort of attitude, perhaps the attitude that Jerry brought to being in a band, Jerry and Doyle brought to being in a band. They also did in working for their dad. Hey, cousin Jody Ramone, how are you? Nice to see you. And I've seen like various pictures. I've never been to the space, and I don't know what the layout is of the place. I guess one part of the facility is the factory, right? Or was the factory? I think it's closed down. I don't know what the status is of Pro Edge anymore. But they picked up shop. The whole Kayaffa clan picked up shop, and they moved to Vernon, and they all like lived in houses near each other. And everybody like Robo worked for the Chi Alpha family, and who else worked for the Chi Alpha family? They all had jobs there. They all worked in the plant. In fact, when Robo got sick and tired of being bossed around by Glenn, he went to go work for Jerry and Doyle's dad at the factory. And yeah, so I don't know. I've never been there. I wish I would never. There's no chance I'll ever get in there. I would love to see that space. It looks like the coolest space. It really is. It's one part. It's one of these comments says it's one part museum. Let's take a look at it. But before we do, I just want to say very quickly, riotstickers.com is a place you need to go for all your stickering needs. Right now, we're running a very good special, 1,000 stickers for $79. You go to riotstickers.com/Frumess. Link will be down in the description. And yeah, that's the best way. That's the best way to get your stickers. So go there, riotstickers.com. 3-inch by 3-inch vinyl stickers. UV coating. Can't go wrong. Riotstickers.com.
Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. RiotStickers.com. We are the bomb. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. RiotStickers.com. We are the bomb. We are the bomb. We are the bomb. We are the bomb.
That's right. We are the bomb. Riot Stickers. All right, let's take a look at this place. So yeah, I've never been here. I would love to go here, but it's fun. It's nice to see some of these photos because I just love this. Like, take a look at this. All right, so here are the photos. Look at these photos. Okay, so this is like this is Jerry's look draped and displayed. Look at this. So I guess Jerry had the mayor over and he took a bunch of photos of the shop. Look, you can see Doyle's weights right here. This is so great. It's a tour without actually getting a tour, right? Mars Attacks. I bet you this place is so much fun. You know what's funny? I was talking at some point, we talked about doing a what it would be great to have like a Misfits museum. And I suppose this is their this is their personal private property, but it really is very much like a Misfits museum, right? So it's like one part Bat Cave and one part Misfits museum. Look at this. Look, look at this. I love that they have these. I wonder, did they like cart these out for like Mars Attacks when Jerry used to do shows as the Misfits? I don't know. And you see a broken up Jerry base here. A really fun space. You've seen the old school photos. There's some old school photos from the 90s too, and you see they got all sorts of stuff plastered up. Look, there's the set list in the background of what they're working through. In fact, I can't, god damn it, I can't see. Let me see. That looks like a standard set list right there. Apparently, this comment says the set list. I see Queen Wasp on there. Seen it on another set list from a show. They practice it. I wonder why they never play it. I wonder if Glenn just never feels like doing it comes showtime. One of my favorite Misfit songs. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if they did, though. I would like to hear Queen Wasp live. Well, they put Crimson Ghosts over everything. And it's just, again, it just reminds me of Batman. It's just like Batman. Look at how many Crimson Ghosts there are. It's like, in a weird kind of way, as original of a logo as it was, it's now kind of unoriginal. It's just so utterly repetitive. You go, well, yeah, that's the Misfits. You'd be like, yeah, it's the Misfits. That's what we do. But like, I don't know. I don't get it. And these are the old fake amp heads or whatever you call them, amplifiers. These aren't actual amplifiers, but they would put these up. These are from the 80s, from the early 80s. I don't know if they're from 80 or 81 or 82, but they would they would put them up to make their, stage look bigger. Maybe these are actually reproductions in the 90s. I don't know if they made new ones in the 90s. I do know that they had some of the older ones for a while. I don't know. And of course, these mic stands get used in the live show now. But look at this. Look how cool this is. And again, it does kind of bum me out. I like this little mural here. It does bum me out. Like, look how similar all these poster arts are. Like, it's just like, I love the Madison Square Garden is my favorite with the pumpkin, but it's just so uninspired for what the Misfits were, I guess. And, too, it's kind of like the Grateful Dead Steal Your Face logo. Like, you stamp it everywhere. But look at all the fucking Misfits. Look at all the friggin' Crimson Ghost, man. And Jerry with this. I love that, man. I love that. Lodi Pizza, of course. It just, it really is. It's like this is what I mean. I'll tell you what really made me realize this is like Jerry's Batman cave. Look at this coffin base cases that he makes. And I love that, like, he knows how special they are. So he's crafting them. Each one needs its own coffin case because he knows he's going to give them away and how special they are. It really is nice. It really is a nice thing. And look, he's got his vests. Look how many vests he has. 1, 2, 3. He's like fucking Batman, dude. Jerry only is literally fucking Batman. He's like, God. He goes to his fucking Crimson Ghost cave. He's like, gotta work out. Gotta run the set list, for the kids. I love it. I really fucking love it. I don't know what I would do if I was ever in there. I think I would be speechless for once. I wouldn't talk. I would just be speechless, sort of taking it in. Look at this. You got something going on in this loose leaf binder. Looks like there's some writing. If I literally can't see. I tried to read it. If anybody has a computer enhancement abilities, enhance the photos right there. Let us know what is written. But yeah, it looks like maybe they're recording something, or maybe these are just like recorded rehearsals that he runs, tape run through so he can play his bass along to the set. I have to imagine that Jerry only practices the set every single day. He does some weights, then he practices his setup. Look at all the stuff they have. It's like the Bat computer. Everything sort of aligns with being Batman. He's got his bat suits here. Here's his Crimson Ghost computer. And look, the Batmobile. He has the fucking Batmobile. I remember seeing it at the Prudential Center and just thinking, wow, it really is cool, man. He's got his Corvette with the fucking Crimson Ghost on and everything. He literally is a superhero. Look at this. Look at it. It looks like a Batman car. It's so fucking funny, dude. He's like, oh yeah, the bat. He's got a Crimson Ghost air freshener. That is just so fucking funny, man. Misfits. Let's say, I wouldn't want to reveal the license plate. Look at the space. Look at this space. I don't know if is the machinery that they use to make the stuff in there too, and they just kind of decommissioned it, or is this space is that all that stuff in a different part of the factory, the place? I'm sure if you saw this car, you would know that it belongs to Jerry Only from the Misfits. I love the black with the red. It's it really is a fantastic combination. Really great sort of color coding. There's Jerry with the mayor. The mayor kind of looks like a supervillain a little bit. Look, says Robo right there. And that's the 95 Misfits bass drum head thing, I think. I don't know. And there's Jerry in his civilian clothes. I think wherever Jerry goes, he's always got to have a Crimson Ghost, just in case someone's like, I think that's the guy from the Misfits, and they see the Crimson Ghost the Crimson Ghost cap, and they know definitively. I love that. I really do. He's like fucking Batman, dude. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious to me. It's like this is his Bat Cave with all, and then you look at all the stuff. This is like his dinosaur, his giant penny, like all the stuff from all of his different capers. Not his capers, all his different, crime busting exploits, yeah. But what I was saying before about this literally is a museum. It is a museum. Someone put this comment here. It's a museum. He could absolutely, turn this into, take a couple of diehard fans through the space, and they would absolutely fucking love it. I love that. I love that. I mean, and what a space too. I mean, you could record here if you want. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, look at all the stuff he's got. Look at all the gear. They got all the gear. I wonder if they store the pumpkins there. Look at this. He's got that artwork from Antihero in the background. I wonder if he's going to put out another record, unless Glenn objects to it somehow. I don't know how he could. This is so funny. I mean, he's just got the Crimson Ghost everywhere, dude. Everywhere. Look, even on the friggin' rims, I didn't see that. That is so fucking funny. Love it. I really don't have anything else to say about it. Just that Jerry only cracks me the fuck up in the best way. In the best way. Oh yeah. But like, I just love it. I love the whole thing. What a guy. What a guy. Gregarious. I mean, I don't know Jerry. I met Jerry one time. I met Jerry after Riot Fest 2016 in Chicago. Like right after he got off stage, I met him. Sal B pulled me over the barricade, and I was with Sal B, Jerry Only, and John Caffiero backstage. Just hilarious. Just hilarious. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know why I wish that they had somebody else doing graphic design for them. It just, like, we love the Crimson Ghost, but like, it's enough Crimson Ghost. There's plenty of, but at least Jerry's a little bit more original. He's like, oh, let me, get this like weird, like chain skeleton mic stand thing. He's had that for a long time. I wonder who did this mural on the wall, the airbrushed mural. Huh. It's so funny. I mean, I know Lodi Pizza, they have like a little shrine to the Misfits too. There's so many little details here. You know what it kind of reminds me of, actually? It's like a more spacious version of the Slave Pit. I got to hang out one afternoon with Dave Brocky at the Slave Pit about 14-ish years ago. Look, there's a little Cyclops skull. About 14 years ago, and it was like a lot darker, dingier version of what this is. Just with tons of stuff in there. You don't even know what's in there. I love how everything's painted red too. It's just so funny. I don't know why this just captured my imagination, seeing all these photos. It's like, he's literally fucking Batman, dude. That's it. I literally came out here to say that. I have nothing else to say. What's my opinion on Minor Threat? I don't know, man. Minor Threat's okay. I don't really have a lack of opinion of Minor Threat. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that belongs in a museum for sure. I bet you he gives such a tour. I bet you he'd sit there and give you like the full tour of the place. I mean, of course he would. He would sit there and he would just talk your ear off about like what everything is in the space. It's fucking great. Really great. Yeah, see, the part gym, part garage, part rehearsal space, part museum. Absolutely. Absolutely true. I just think that's so funny. I don't know why I find that so funny. I just think it's so funny. I mean, I could spend hours in there. I really could. I wonder if I wonder how much time Doyle spends in it. It really looks like it's Jerry's. I don't know. Maybe it's Doyle's space too. What do I fucking know? I don't know shit. That's a cool. That kind of reminds me of Goosebumps right there. This Halloween. I think this is new, relatively new. I wonder. I'm sure they've got a bunch of merch there too. I bet you got these stores all his merch there. Wish there was more photos. Wish there was more photos. Oh, that's it. That's it. I don't got anything else to say. It's fucking late. It's 12. It's midnight. I'm gonna go. Somebody knocks on the door. They should do Jerry only cribs. Hey, for the kids! Grabs you, signs your face, autographs your face, autographs your shirt, slaps a bunch of stuff in your hands, sends you packing. That'd be great. Hang out with Uncle Jerry. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go. All right, thank you. Peace. Hair grease. Talk to you later.